Okay, I can't believe I forgot. All right. So with my gear, one last thing. This is the meds I just got today. We've got 2 needles. This is hydrocortisone. This is the hydrocortisone IV stuff. These are antihistamines. The reason I got these is because I've gotten really bad. I'm really allergic to poison oak, and I've gotten really bad, like blistery skin reactions in Costa Rica, in Nepal, and I haven't always known. I think in Costa Rica it was mangoes. In Nepal, I don't have a clue. So, going to the jungle, who knows what kind of plants there are. I was talking to another foreigner here, and she's like, "You're crazy that you don't have antihistamines, especially if you break out." So we were talking about what to get, and so I was praying and thinking, I'm like, okay, I got to try and get to a doctor and see if I can get some like an EpiPen, like an adrenaline shot. So hydrocortisone is that's an IV shot. I think that's basically like a I think it's basically like an EpiPen, kind of similar. So so tonight, one of the other foreigners was like, "Hey, I guess she connected me with a doctor at church." And so the doctor came up to me and said, "Hey, I hear you're trying to get an EpiPen." Had a conversation, told her like, "Look, I'm super allergic. If I go to some places and I can't get to a doctor, I get really bad blistery skin reactions. It's terrible." So she's like, "All right." So she wrote me a prescription. I was like, "Hey, or when can we go get this?" And she's like, "Well, we'll just walk to the hospital now, because the compound we're at, there's a hospital there." So she used to be a doctor there. So we walk in, we just walk into the back storeroom where the guys are. She hands them the handwritten prescription. She was a little hesitant to give me needles and the hydrocortisone IV injection. But once I explained to her, like, look, because I guess she said that the tablets work just as well. I kind of thought IV is faster, but she, once I explained to her, like, look, I have to have something that's super strong. She acquiesced. So you got, see, this is why India is beautiful. 3 different packs of like antihistamines, allergic reaction stuff, 2 needles, 2 hydrocortisone IV shots, 178 rupees, a little over $3. So this is why you gotta love India. In a matter of a half hour, I met with a doctor, got a prescription, got all the meds. How can you beat that? That's where the system, you just sneak right in. So, boom, let me show you. This is my needle. Again, the doctor was a little sketch that I'd never done, and he's shooting up. This is where being a drug addict in a past life would have been helpful. But so she just kind of gave me, I was like, well, just give me a 101. I asked her, I was like, well, hey, we could like practice, like, could we just take some needles and you could just show me how to jab myself? And she's like, no, kind of like you're crazy. But I'm thinking, well, I might as well try now. So basically, this is what you do. This is like a water solution. You jab the needle in there. So I'm gonna, boom, pull the cap off, jab the needle in here, suck that out, and then pop that in the hydrocortisone. You can kind of, let's see if we can get a good shot there. Okay, you can see the powder. Mix it together, pop this thing off, jab it in there, and then comes to the sticking myself. So basically, as I understand it, I got some good veins, and you just kind of shoot it at an angle, and if it's super painful, you got it into the flesh and muscle, and it will do no good. But if you jab it, like you can kind of see my vein there, if you jab it into the vein, and then you pull back on the needle a little bit, and blood comes up, the little blood comes up, you got the vein, stick it in, slam bam. And she gave me if it doesn't work, I wait 8 hours and I can stick another one into my body. Done. See, that's why I love India. I just got medical training right there. You could go 6 months learning how to stick IVs into people, or you can just talk to a doctor on the streets of India, get a 30-second crash course, and granted, Lord willing, I'm going for divine health. I'm going for I won't ever need any of this stuff, but if so, I'm also going to get like a steroid cream So, but if need be, I'll have some shots, have some antihistamines, have some stuff to combat. The IVs will be good though, because if I get into something bad and have a breakout, just start sticking myself like a pincushion. All right, wanted to give you the update. Couldn't believe I forgot it. Shooting up in India. Wham bam. Thank you, Needles.